The lone survivor of the Kingsmill's atrocity believes state agents may have been involved in the murders of his 10 friends. The revelation was disclosed at a preliminary hearing into their deaths. The coroner, John Leckie, said it was one of the most horrific incidents of the Troubles. Our correspondent Sharon O'Neill has this report.
The Kingsmill families hope that after almost 40 years, they're edging closer to the truth. They believe a new inquest will shed more light on the murder of their loved ones. With them, Alan Black, who was shot 18 times and survived.
Coroner John Leckie opened proceedings by expressing his sincere sympathies to all the families. Turning to Alan Black, he confirmed he has read his statement. It is horrific, he said, and difficult to take in the horror of what he has experienced. Then the court was told the sole survivor of the Kingsmill atrocity believes that agents of the state were involved.
His sympathy seems to lie with the families and with us, which is something that didn't really happen before from the authorities. So now we feel that we have the sympathy of the coroner on our side.
At last we've got to this position now where there will be a search for the truth, and that's what we want above all. You know, the truth has to come first, and everybody has to be honest and has to give the information that they've got.
UTV revealed 6 months ago that the Attorney-General had ordered a new inquest into Kingsmill. This was based on evidence which only emerged in recent years, mainly due to a review of the case by the Historical Inquiries team. It found that despite the denials, the IRA was responsible for shooting dead 10 Protestant workmen on this quiet country road in January 1976. The coroner will look at that finding and try to identify who carried out the shootings. He is also likely to consider too the history of the weapons. John Leckie ordered new forensic tests, saying they must be done immediately if they haven't already been carried out.
How much does this mean to you?
It means a lot, yes it does indeed, because it was an awful time. Like, I mean, there were 10 innocent men and they were just shot down like dogs.
It'll come in the end. We'll know all about it before we die. Yes.
The coroner has made no secret of the huge backlog in legacy cases and the lack of resources to deal with them. But a lawyer for one of the families has called for Kingsmill to be prioritised. Relatives hope their wait won't be too long. Sharon O'Neill, UTV Live.